Unless you're not as smart as you look. The Homeward Dove. That sloop was home to me for a long time. It was literally part of my journey to becoming Captain Briggsy, who I am today. Or at least who I was. The Unicorn Tavern. I loved this place. I'd tell such tales sitting by that fire. And every night, the same little girl would come and listen. Tasha. The nearest person I had to family. Outside of Suds.
Она уже умерла.
She looked at me with eyes that somehow made me feel like a better person. The eyes of an innocent. I wanted to teach her everything I knew. Oh yes! The Shroudbreaker! The Surgeons! It makes sense that it was me that put it together then, doesn't it? When I'm back from visiting the shores of gold, I've promised to spend loads of time with Tasha. Continue her training. Those were great times. I miss them. If I could have one wish, it would be to get back to them.
О, а мы не успеем, кстати.
You know that I love the stars. If you don't, you really need to pay more attention. They're fascinating and beautiful. Modesty forbids me from comparing myself to them. I know, unusual for me. But I did see a kind of destiny in the stars. And so did my old friend, Suds. I never let the truth get in the way of a good yarn, but Suds was a stickler for accuracy. That's how we met. What he didn't know about the night sky and the way the ancients saw their strange stars wasn't worth knowing. I owe him a lot.
Вижу, есть.
Right, yes. A black widow spider. As deadly as one of Sud's terrible jokes. Reckon she's a weaver of webs too. And that means lies and intrigues. A woman close to the king. An advisor, or perhaps his queen? No doubt she led him astray somehow.
Так, и по-моему где-то здесь еще будет вот эта вот вторая штука какая-то. Иду. А где наш корабль? Есть.
Favorite, a panther. Beautiful and deadly. Remind you of anyone? So, I feel a connection to this one. A strong woman who gets given a bad rap. My intuition tells me we're looking at another relative of the king. Or the prince.
Ooh. Прикольно. Если я правильно понимаю, тебе вот туда вот.
This one had me beat for a while, but I worked it out. Of course I did. It's me. Old Suds used to say the palm tree had a ceremonial or even religious importance to the ancients. So, this palm tree must be a temple, even where the trials took place. If it is, then maybe the king's wayward son went there to prove himself, and he was probably manipulated by that vicious widow. But where is that blasted temple?
Держи. Я хочу тоже посмотреть для начала. Так, это первый ключ, держи. А, его уже нету, понял тебя. Я пошел за вторым ключом. Я попал.
Now, where are we? Fox? Or a vixen? Cunning for sure. Like me, another strong woman. But there's something about her place in the story. Made me think she wasn't a villain, this one. We should dig a bit more. See what we can find. Oh, now I...
Бля, я не хочу тебя расстраивать, но с корабль затонул, блядь.
The temple, right? He's the high priest.
Ну все, капут.
Why didn't I see this last time?
Нам нужен новый. Ладно, да, шути, конечно, но... Шутить надо уметь, а ты этого не умеешь, вот да.
This is all beginning to make sense. So, it's an hourglass. Big deal, right? While lesser minds probably couldn't solve this, I could see it meant two options, right or wrong. The sands of fate. A choice. Go one way or the other. I understand now. This must be a decision you have to make in the temple.
Что?
Bit of a climb, but worth it for the last piece of the puzzle. Finally! The waterfall! Again, I looked for this.
Кайф.
Thought it was the entrance to the temple. It had to be some kind of barrier with something hidden beyond. But I know what you're thinking, pirate. I see the shroud breaker. It breaks down the wall between two physical places. Of course. I can see it now. It is a barrier, but it leads to the Sea of the Damned. Probably green, like a phantom or an emerald. No wonder I could never find the temple. It was in the Sea of the Damned this whole time. Come, let's me and you trade tales of extraordinary daring do.
Опа, я тогда скажу к ней, тогда что есть с ним можно. Я вижу голубой лучик, я туда просто прыгнул. Ясно, я прилетел. Тогда меня подождешь. Ну, пару солгаса уже появилась, кайф. Капитан ударил. Боже, ну пожалуйста, ёб твою мать. Ну жди меня еще раз, чё. Уже русалки какой-то.
I recognize an adventurer when I see one. Maybe even a fellow rogue.
Она типа голубенькая теперь. Лол.
Hello. Here I am. Don't know why you look so surprised. You can stop gawping. We've got a temple to find. Yes, yes. I learnt all about Tasha and the curse while we were sharing memories. According to what little sense is in your head, I'm dead, which I'm trying not to take personally, by the way. The question is, how am I back?
Типа быдло.
I think that question might be meant for me. The Sea of the Damned has the power to manifest memories, like the wilds, as it existed long ago. When you took Briggsy's mask into those figments of the past, it was only a matter of time before she manifested too. And now, she can guide us in person with the amulet.
Don't count on it, Croaky. Something tells me you're to blame for Tasha's curse.
Correct. And the cure is sealed away within the temple. But we can constrain that curse until I decide otherwise. Buy your precious Tasha more time with the creation of my own devising. It will keep us safe while we locate the temple. But you must come with us before we surrender it.
Very well, Warsmith. Once you hand over this creation, then we have a deal. But if you try anything, it will be your last mistake. Wait for us to go, then
Потому
return
что
to
она быдло.
Tasha. Tell her she's going to be okay. I won't let her down again. Now hurry!
Они что-то уронили, возьми. Боулс. Типа боулс?
Here to seek our wisdom.
I can't believe it. Briggsy back after all this time. And she's still looking out for me.
Yes, and it would appear that Briggsy's sacrifice of her newfound freedom has paid off. Warsmith has indeed crafted this very special cursed cannonball to delay the spread of the curse. As to the true cure, I can see it resides in an ancient temple, long since lost, in which lurks a great evil. Something dangerous enough to make Briggsy tear out the last pages of Tasha's story. Perhaps she left them behind as a warning. However, things are by no means over. The Dark Brethren hold all the cards. We must hope that Briggsy continues to serve their needs, or I fear...
It's all right, you can say it. You fear I'll be lost. Well, I still believe Briggsy will do whatever it takes to save me.
Perhaps that is wise. Right now, I'm afraid belief is all we have.
Все?
Of all the would-be pirates I've encountered
Nada.
in my time, one of the most promising was Rose. She really lived up to the nickname she had. Wild. I suppose I was partly responsible for her and her fate. After all, once you've met me, who doesn't want to become an adventurer extraordinaire? She never let danger scare her away. Just like I said, that did lead to problems. But she's with her dear, dear George now. And I'm glad they're both happy.
Ну чё, все?